We have ambassadors living in Swank, Manhattan, and London apartments. We nationalize BTL and BEL, and yet we can't find the money to ensure that every single child in this country attend high school. We can't find $1,500 in September to send a 15-year-old child to high school, but we can find $5,000 to house that same child at the Belize Central Prison for a year when he goes off the beaten path.
Preceded by a rousing introduction from Lake High Standard bearer Cordell Hyde, Education, Creativity Plus Technology was formally introduced today by the People's United Party. The platform seeks to merge both keystones to advance education in Belize.
We are teaching too much compliance and not enough democracy. We are teaching too much control and not enough curiosity. This is why we come here with a simple proposal. Creativity is the key. And yes, technology is critical. But creativity is not simply about coming up with new or big ideas, but coming up with real solutions to everyday problems and then applying them to real life situations. Creativity is behavior. It is an attitude. It is a goal, and it must become our national objective that we must teach to, so that it can blanket every part of our educational life.
The launch of the manifesto comes a year after the ushering in of the PUP's social justice agenda, which was introduced on the commemoration of George Price's 95th birthday.
So I just want to share a summary of our framework. And the first one is that the students must come first. That we must teach them to be self-directed, autonomous, to stand up and speak for themselves and to question authority. We must place special needs as a priority. That is extremely important. And our document fleshes out some of the ideas, and we welcome more. We must make sure that our children don't go to school hungry. This is an issue that is kept in the dark. But even at the most prestigious of our institutions, feeding programs are being set up on the down low. That should tell you what is happening across this land.
Party leader Francis Fonseca reiterated the PUP's position on the importance of education, contextualized within the confidence of the party forming the next government.
The People's United Party believes in education. We believe that education is the great equalizer. We believe that education is key to national development. And our investments as a nation in education continue to be the most effective poverty alleviation strategy. Education reform is one of the 3 central pillars which will form the foundation of the next People's United Party government. Our government's development agenda will have 2 other important pillars: economic reform and governance reform.
Perhaps the most poignant observation, similar to Hyde's reflection on financial resources and education, is Musa's opinion on the dying thirst for knowledge.
How are we losing this idea about curiosity that our children, our young kids have, of wanting to know this, asking questions? They ask so many questions between the ages of 3 and 9, and then the questions start to fade. Nothing has changed in their mind. It is the compliance and the authority that has shut them down. And that is when they start to drift and become disconnected.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Kayatano.